I slipped into a resident's house in secret. The second I opened the door, I saw something horrifying. The owner, Sula, was lying in a pool of blood. I wanted to call the police right away, but after thinking for a second, I ran. I started scrambling for a way to clean up my mistake. I immediately texted Sula. I said I would bring people to view the place that night. That way I could clear my own name, and the client would become the first witness. The moment the client walked in, I heard a scream. I acted like I had no idea and rushed inside, and I froze. There was nothing on the couch. The whole place had been wiped spotless. The killer had cleaned the scene, and I might be next. The next day, a red envelope showed up. On it, it said, "Is it you?" Inside were photos. In one photo, there was a strand of hair. I replayed that night in my head. It could have been mine. If it ever got handed to the police, I would have no way to explain myself. Then my phone rang. I rushed to the funeral home. My mother's ashes had almost been stolen, and the photos in the cabinet had been torn to pieces. The killer was targeting me. Then Sula's friend went to report the case. The police questioned her and learned this. Sula had contacted her a few days earlier. She said she was being followed, and if she ever went silent, she should call the police. The police opened an investigation. They found that starting 4 days ago, all her media call records had stopped. The only lead left was the rental listing from the agent. They came to me for answers. I forced myself to stay calm. I admitted she asked me to rent the place out, and other than that, we barely talked. The police did not suspect much. Then they asked me for the keycard because they wanted to check the scene. I was terrified they would find something tied to me, so I followed them in secret, and sure enough, the police found a clue.